is up, babies? Welcome back. Happy New Year. It's 2026. Let's get this bitch rolling. You hear me? I am Koki. This is something to bitch about. Welcome to the show. I hope you fuckers are having a good day, a good week. So far, a good year, even though we're only like the first few days into it. Uh, yeah. So, last week I talked about the whole New Year's resolution and New Year, new me, and why wait, blah blah blah, crappity crap. And I was gonna go off on that again, but then like for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, just for a while now, I've been hearing a lot of people like in person and on the social medias. There's like, you know what, 2026. This is going to be the year where I make my circle smaller and I cut off people who I don't need, and I'm gonna limit the amount of access people have to me, and or limit the amount of people that have access to me. And you're like, what the fuck? So basically everybody's on this whole fuck you, if you ain't worth my time, you ain't worth my time kick. And you know what it got me thinking? I was like, you know what? You sons of bitches got something going on here. Y'all got a point. So, with that being said, I guess this week we're going to talk about motherfuckers who just don't deserve your time or your presence, basically. So, it's a new year, and sometimes it don't mean like new goals. Sometimes it just means less people. Less people to take up your time, waste your time, bring you down, say something. You get those people out there that try to backhand compliment you and shit like that. You know what? Or the ones who will just talk shit to you or about you, but expect you to be okay with it because, we've been friends since forever, or we're family. I don't mean nothing about it. So, those people can just go ahead and do one. Now, before you get defensive and be like, you're just going to cut people out, it's not about being cold or heartless or acting different. It's about protecting your peace and your mental health, goddammit. Sometimes it's even about protecting your hide. I don't use that thing no more, but if I did, that would be like up there in the top 50 reasons. I don't know. But, there's some people out there that they have like too much access to you. They know all your business. They know your hopes and your dreams and your plans. They know your insecurities. And I mean, I'm not saying it's your fault for like putting it out there to everybody, but I'm pretty sure these people at one point you thought you could trust and confide in, and now it's like, you know what, motherfucker, it's not worth it. Now, they know all the shit you're trying to get done in life, but they don't support you. They don't bring you up. And like I said, sometimes they don't even fucking respect you with their backhanded compliments or bullshit statements and petty comments here and there. Access is a privilege, not a right. And then the older you get, this guy right here, the more you realize that the less motherfuckers you associate with, the more peace you'll have in your life. I mean, it's a known fact. So, the toxic people out there, the ones who drain you and the ones who's always got shit to say, whether it be friends or family or even just people just like bullshit coworkers, because fuck them too. Or just people who only show up when they need you for something. Can I borrow some money, or can I get a ride here? Let me hold this. Let me borrow that. Can you help a brother out? Bitch, fuck you. I'm tired of helping you. Tell them no, because you don't owe nobody shit, and you haven't owned anybody shit for a while. Just because you've known somebody for a while doesn't mean that they're entitled to you and your resources and your time and your peace. Fuck all that. Now, like I was saying, there's people out there who say jokes. Like, people put it like, there's a saying, most truth is said in jest. Now, when people say shit, and I'm just joking, when they said, that motherfucker meant it. Like, whether they said it as a joke or not, bitch, you said it, you meant it. You just don't want me to get pissed off about it and like go off on you, so I'll stay cool and calm and collected and then you'll have another chance to run your mouth about some bullshit again. You know, they'll say some stupid shit and it was just a joke, or you're too sensitive, or you know me, that's just how I talk to people. No, fuck that. That's your way of avoiding accountability. That's your way of trying to be like, you know, I'm gonna say something, but you can't get mad about it, because if you call me out on my bullshit behavior, then there's a chance that I won't be able to keep doing and saying what I'm doing and saying. You know, fuck all that. If somebody's out there belittling you constantly, somebody's insulting you or embarrassing you or just talking shit to you or about you, especially in front of other people, you just gotta let that shit go. Be like, hey, dude, I don't have time for this shit. I got hot girl shit that I need to be doing, and you are not contributing to the cause. So guess what, ho? You are clap, cut out. That's how they did it in Pitch Perfect. Yeah, that's what they did, right? It's clap, cut out. I don't know. Anyway, that was the little riff off that they did. There's other people out there, like, they could be, they could be cool, and they could fall into the first category of the ones who talk shit and make jokes at your expense and, just bring you down and drain the shit out of you. But then again, there's people who you're just like, you're cool as shit with, but you're like, you know what, it ain't like it used to be. That just means you're outgrowing this motherfuckers. That means you're maturing, they're not. You're like expanding your horizons to become something bigger and better, or just you want to make a change and they're not. And you know what? Don't feel bad about it. These things happen. Because I've outgrown people aplenty. There's motherfuckers who I used to hang out with. We would sit around and do nothing all day. Like, fuck yeah. Look, fuck that. I'm not doing shit. Sit around. We'll play PlayStation. We'll play Nintendo 64, bitch. This was back in the day. But then over time it was like, yeah, I just need to. Yeah, this just ain't it no more. You just gotta. People change. Your perspectives change. Your interests change. The motherfuckers who you want to be around, motherfuckers who you want and need to like inspire you and motivate you and support you, all of that shit changes. It's not intentional. I mean, it's just these things happen. Now, you be like, oh, you too good to hang out with us? No, motherfucker, it's just you're not trying to make any change in your life, and that's not for me. So, you start valuing your peace over popularity. You start prioritizing quality over quantity. You want to go ahead and expand your horizons and go out into the unknown, learn some new shit over the same routine over and over, where nothing's going to come from it. Some people can't see where you're going, and it doesn't make you a bad person, or they're not bad people. It's just they're comfortable to be set in their ways. And like I said, when you grow and mature, you're like, hey, this ain't it. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but I'm ready to move on to something different. And now they don't like that. They think that you're like, oh, this motherfucker too good to come and hang out with us now. No, sir. I'm looking for a change. You can either support it, or you could just be an afterthought. And again, motherfucker, I cut off people aplenty. Do I feel bad about it? No. Will I feel bad about it? Mucho nope. You heard me, bitch. Now, this is the bread and butter, the meat and potatoes, the motherfucking 3/4 of the enchilada. I can't say the whole thing, but family. These motherfuckers here. This is the shit I was saying earlier. Just because you're family, or they grew up like family, they don't have the right to talk shit to you and about you and then expect you to be okay with it. Whether it be your brother, your sister, your cousins, your own fucking mama, your grandma, whoever. Because I know a lot of people who stopped talking to their parents, me included, because of some shit that went down. Like, there's people out there who, I have quite a few friends, and it was like, yeah, I don't talk to my mom because she makes backhanded compliments, or she'll say some reckless shit and talk real greasy to me, and then expect me to be okay with it because she's my mom and I have to suck it up and take it. No, that's bullshit. There's no fucking way you as a parent are gonna sit there and talk shit to and or about your own child or your grandchildren or your nieces and nephews, and then get mad when they get mad because they're tired of the bullshit. Case in point, my mom, like for years, pretty much almost my entire fucking life. I'm from New Orleans, but I never had the New Orleans accent. I never had the new little baby, the little, you know what I mean? That's not my fault. I just never had the accent. So when I grew up, like growing up, she's like, "Oh, you talk like them white people, this, that, and the other." I'm like, "What the fuck? What does that even mean?" Because I enunciate, because I don't say screet, because I don't talk like a fucking hoodlum or a thug or some shit. Or, you talk like them white people and this, that, and the other. You got too many white friends. I'm like, I'm friends with literally every color under the fucking sun. White, black, Chinese, Vietnamese, Hispanic, fucking Colombian, Dominican, Spanish. Like, it don't fucking matter your color. If you're a cool person, you're a cool person. But she couldn't get past that. It's like, even when I tried to go out for sports, if it wasn't football or basketball, the two typical black people sports, you're like, you're just gonna go out there and be a white boy's punching bag. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You sound absolutely ridiculous. And for years, and like, it never fucking stopped. For years, she would always say some stupid shit. Like, she's like, he talks too white for me. And I don't know where he got that from. He didn't get it from me. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm gonna just stop fucking with you. Even after I had my kids, them babies are too light for my liking. What the fuck are you? Because I have hybrid babies. But she wouldn't know. She'd say, "Oh, they got white people hair," but they're not white though. Just because they're not black with fucking nappy curls and afros or dreads or locks and shit, that's not what she wanted. She was just, oh, they too light for my liking. Or you got to get them out there in the sun and darken them up. I'm like, or you can just suck it the fuck up because these are your grandbabies. And again, she didn't like it. And then it turned into her being a grandparent out of convenience. Like, she would only come around for the social media pictures. She would come around when it was convenient for her, because she literally lives like an hour and some change away. So, the highway works both ways. Want to know how I know? Because I drove that shit both ways for fucking years. And and it got to the point where we just stopped. I just stopped fucking with it. I stopped worrying about it. I'm like, oh, I missed my little family. Okay, well, you know where we live. Come on out. But she wouldn't. Oh, I want to see my grandbabies. Well, you know where they live. Come on out. But she wouldn't. Oh, I'm gonna swing by and drop off the presents for my grandbabies for Christmas. And you know what she did? Instead, she put the shit in the mail. Or I'll just send them money. Anything to not come out here, because why? Who knows? But her priorities were set everywhere else but her son and her grandchildren. And then once we stop like giving her the time of day, when we stop acknowledging it, when we stop, expecting her bullshit, now all of a sudden it's a problem. Oh, I'm making an effort here. Well, guess what? We made the effort for years, and only now you tried to make the effort, and you're not liking that you're getting the same thing you gave us, which was absolutely fucking nothing. So she got mad. Shit went sideways. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff went down, but at the end of the day, we don't talk. Like, I mean, it sucks because, oh, that's my mom. No, fuck that. Look, I tried since damn near birth. It just wasn't working out. And don't feel bad if it's your own fucking parents that you gotta cut, even if it's your own fucking kids that you gotta cut off to protect your peace and the peace of those around you. Don't feel bad about it. Don't be like, oh no, I can't believe this is happening. I mean, yeah, it's gonna suck, but you'll get over it. You'll walk it off. Is it gonna feel great in the beginning? No. Will you realize how much more peaceful life is without said person around? Yes. Will you realize that without the fucking stressors of said person or people in your either immediate vicinity or just in your day-to-day interactions, like life is a little bit easier, but you can breathe a little bit easier. You're not always stressed out and pissed off and upset because such and such said this and didn't do it. Such and such did that and then they say they didn't mean it, but then they go and do it again. Such and such said they were going to do this, but didn't do it, but did something else. It's just, you don't have to give that much of yourself to somebody for no fucking reason. Now, when you want to choose a smaller circle, god damn it, this is the fun part. Oh yeah, you close your circle. You hear me? You gotta just start cutting motherfuckers out. Like, hey, you did, like Jericho used to say, you just made the list. Get them out of here. Fuck that. And then some people, they aren't cutting people off out of anger. I mean, I don't, bitch, I would in a heartbeat. Like, I've unfriended bitches for less. Like, just over somebody was like, oh, you won't do this, watch this, bitch. Bloop. I haven't talked to him since, and this was like back in 2011. I don't give a fuck. I'm petty. But there's people like that who's cutting people off out of anger and spite and bitterness. That's fine. But then there's people like that who's cutting people off not out of anger and spite and bitterness, but just because they're choosing less noise, less drama, less opinions of others. When you have a smaller circle, it gives you more room to breathe. Because there's less people that's got to know your business and pass around who said what to who and who did what to who and when and how and all this other bullshit. Like, with a smaller circle, you can heal, you can mature, you can evolve from a Pikachu to a Raichu, or from a Eevee to a Vulpix. You hear me? Or from a Skeezer to a punk pussy bitch. I like that last one. Now, you don't need permission to protect yourself. That's stupid. You don't need to fuck. Oh, is this right? Does it feel right? Should I do it? Should I go? Like, don't go back and forth with yourself over like, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, because they sure shit had no problem hurting yours. They sure shit didn't give a fuck about how you felt when they did and said what they were doing and saying. So, in order to minimize the amount of bullshit of people doing and saying what they were doing and saying, just cut them out. Just get rid of them. You don't need to announce it. You don't need to make a fucking grand gesture. You don't have to go out there like, hey, this is the list of people I'm not going to be fucking with anymore. Fuck that. You just, how they say, how was it when COVID came back? The people were quietly quitting or silent quitting or whatever the fuck it was called. Go ahead and do that. I mean, again, you got to do you, boo-boo. Don't take into account how they feel, because they didn't take into account how you fucking felt to make you get to this point. Just go ahead, protect your peace. You're allowed to quietly remove people from spaces when you feel undervalued or disrespected or unsafe. You have the right to remove yourself from said spaces when you feel that way. So your peace is reason enough. You don't have to find justification and, oh, well, he didn't really mean it. Oh, he probably fucking did. Oh, that's just how he or she is. Well, guess what? He or she can do that shit with somebody else, because I'm fucking done with it. You can go ahead and talk shit to the next person, because you're not going to be doing that shit over here. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not fucking with it. I don't give a fuck. Don't feel bad about putting yourself first, because at the end of the day, nobody else is. I mean, I can't say nobody else is, because there's people out there, these motherfuckers care. Oh man, are you okay? Do you need anything? You need somebody to talk to? You want some Chips Ahoy cookies? I'm on my way to the store. Or, hey dog, I got some bud. I'm on my way. I mean, those are the friends you get and you keep, goddammit, because if they're willing to share weed with you, I mean, granted, don't be an asshole and smoke all this shit. Put in on it. Or they buy one, you buy one. I don't smoke, but I'm not saying partake in a devil's lettuce, because I don't know if that's legal where you at or not. But what I am saying is, bitch, puff, puff, pass. I mean, fuck it, why not? Now, final thoughts, baby. You got to ask yourself going into this new year, who actually supports me? Like if you got to make down, even if you got to do like a mental list of motherfuckers that's been there for you, and motherfuckers that hasn't been there for you. I mean, if that's what if you got to write this shit down, like whatever it takes, you got to do you got to do an inventory of the people who you know, and figure out who you fuck with and who you don't fuck with, or who fucks with you and who don't fucks with you. And yes, there is a difference because you could be like, oh yeah, that's my dog. I'll do anything for this motherfucker. And then flip the roles reverse. All right, fuck that. He on his own. I don't fuck. I look like going on my way for that motherfucker. Shit. And again, bitch, I've had that happen. Yes. Time-o numeroso. There's motherfuckers who like, oh yeah, you my dog and this, that, and the other, and I got your back, bro. And you need me, just put out the call. And then when you put out the call, like, yeah, I'm busy. I can't do that. Well, what are you doing? I'm about to get into something. What? But these are the same motherfuckers who called you like days or weeks before. Hey, dude, I need a favor, and it's not something small. It's not like, oh, can you give me a ride to the store real quick? It's some pretty substantial shit. And you're like, motherfucker, you couldn't have called nobody else? Nah, man, you the only one. And then next thing you know, you might be the only one at the time, but when you need them, you fuck it. I'm busy. I can't do that. I don't feel like doing it. That's the reason. Secondly, who respects your growth? Who's gonna like see this motherfucker's actually trying to make a change? This, that, and the other. Oh shit, I respect that. You know, you might not be around enough, but you still my dog. Or you may, I might not see you as much, but shit, whenever you get the chance, let's hang out. And it's genuine, not like a whole, oh, motherfucker ain't got time for nobody no more. I guess we can go do something when you got the fucking time for us. Fuck that. You don't need that. That shit right there, that's the stuff that drains you, which brings you into point 3. Who drains me? Well, who drains you? And I don't mean in the fun way. Giggity. I mean, when you talk to this motherfucker, you're like, ugh, it's always some shit with you. What the fuck, dude? It's like, oh, my cat died and I don't have any money and I'm starving. I need food, but if you got food, I'll take it, but I'd much rather have the money. No, what the fuck? No. Like, these are the motherfuckers who's always got some issue, and their issues, they try to make their issues your issues, and now you're just like, look, I got too much shit to be dealing with. I can't take care of my own life and save you from yours too, bitch. This is a lot. And when you lay down those ground rules, they get mad. Oh, what the fuck, I'd do it for you if you was in the same situation. We both knew you wouldn't, so don't even say that bullshit. Don't try to, don't come to me with that bullshit. So, I mean, you just gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta think about what's best for you, who's best for you, and the vice versa. What can you afford to lose and not lose sleep over it? Who can you afford to let go? And it increases your peace. It makes your life a little bit less stressful. It makes things better for you. I mean, this is a call that you got to make in the long run. Not everybody deserves access to you, and that's okay. With that being said, thanks for stopping by. I'm Koki, your host, bitch. Again, Happy New Year. If this episode resonated with you just in a little bit, go ahead and sit down, think about it, make the changes that you've been avoiding, because just talking about it, I'm pretty sure I'm about to do the same fucking thing. Now, come back next week when we'll find something to bitch about. Deuces.